All right. We back in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. Today is Wednesday. I'm Blue Devil. All right. You guys are watching The Hater World. And today I'm reporting live from the back studio. We got some things going on in the front right now. So with that being said, we will not have a late night live today on Wednesday because it's not going to be ready in time in the front. All right. We will be back on schedule tomorrow, Thursday, 200 Boys Podcast, 7 p.m. I'm not going to announce who we got. You're going to have to just tune in and watch. I will drop a flyer tomorrow morning, which will be Thursday. All right, so make sure you guys are following my Instagram at TheHaterWorld, Haterverse, HaterWorld Media, HaterWorld Espanol. All right, make sure you're following all those platforms along with everything else, Kick, YouTube, Instagram, all that. But look, I will be live for Kick tonight. So pull up to the Kick. It will be live and active around 7 p.m. Maybe like 7 to like 11. So pull up to Kick tonight. I will be live. But today's video is a video that have been requested over and over and over again. Rampage Jackson denounces son's assault on wrestler during live stream. For those that don't know what happened, bro, the actor, I think he's a fighter too, but I remember him as an actor. Rampage Jackson, he's been live streaming lately, bro. A lot of live streaming, camera action. And I guess his son was on live stream and almost, be a wrestler to a pope. So we going to watch the news, we going to watch the video, and we going to watch the apology. 3 videos, bro, back to back. Let's start with the actual video of what happened, bro. All right, it's a 4-minute long video. I think it is. Let's go ahead and run through these videos and see what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on with this. People were tagging me and telling me to do it. I have no idea who the son is. Apparently his name is Raja Jackson. I don't know him, bro, from a can of paint. Like I said, I know the other dude because I know he played Mr. T. He played Mr. T in the A-Team movie. All right, but that's as much as I know about him. All right, so let's go ahead and press play on these clips. And let's see what we got going on, all right? I don't know if YouTube...
Rampage Jackson.
Oh, hold on. That's not it. I'm not going to watch that. I don't know if YouTube will allow me I don't know if YouTube will allow me to monetize this video. So I need you guys to hit the like button real quick. Hit the subscribe button. Show some love. Let's get to 80,000 subscribers. Come on, homie. We're already on the way there. Quit being a hater, bro. Let's get to it.
Yellow, right on the shoulder, slam. Ball on the canvas, hits the back of his head again.
YouTube won't definitely let us play that. God damn. Let's do this. Let's watch the news, bro, because they definitely gonna censor it. All right, let's go.
Developing tonight, an attack inside an LA wrestling ring. The son of former UFC champion Quentin Rampage Jackson is accused of brutally beating a wrestler. KCAL's Gio Insignaris walks us through what happened as police investigate.
The victim, Stuart Smith, is still recovering in the hospital, according to his brother, who posted on social media that he is stable but receiving critical care. Meantime, LAPD is involved in this case, and the venue where this all happened said this is reprehensible and never should have occurred.
What was supposed to be a wrestling match Saturday night in Sun Valley at the Knox Pro Wrestling Academy instead turned out to be anything but scripted.
When I first saw what happened, I was completely shocked and stunned and felt terrible for the guy.
In the ring, Raja Jackson body slams wrestler Stuart Smith, known as Psycho Stu. The 25-year-old then throws multiple punches to Smith's head, even as the wrestler appears unconscious on the mat. Other wrestlers rush in to drag Jackson away. Police say they were called to the location around 9 p.m., but when officers got there, the suspect was gone. A felony battery report was taken, and detectives are now investigating.
He's not a pro wrestler.
Yeah.
I think whoever allowed him to come in shouldn't have.
Keita Rush is a pro wrestler with WOW, Women of Wrestling. She says this situation was far from normal. The incident also drawing a reaction from Jackson's father, the former UFC light heavyweight champion Quinton Rampage Jackson. In a post on X Saturday night, he said the assault was part of a previously planned performance that went wrong, and that Raja was told he could get payback after Smith hit him with the drink can earlier in the day. In another video, you can see Smith, who appears to hit Jackson on the head with a drink can. The two then stare each other down. Quote, "I thought it was part of the show," Jackson wrote, adding it was bad judgment and that he doesn't condone his son's actions.
Every slam is real. Every impact is real. We're just prepared. And Stu was not prepared for what was about to happen because it wasn't part of the work.
On social media, Smith's brother wrote that Smith, quote, "is conscious and does have some recollection of events from the day of the attack." Smith previously said his brother was stable at the hospital but in critical care. In a statement, Knox Pro Wrestling Academy condemned Jackson's actions, calling them heinous, and shared thoughts and prayers for Smith's recovery. Quote, "What was supposed to be a planned and agreed upon wrestling spot turned into a selfish, irresponsible act of violence against Mr. Smith. This egregious act is reprehensible and never should have occurred."
We got to know when we, as pro wrestlers, who's in on it, who's not. You can't just go up to people and expect them to react the way my fellow wrestler peer would.
No arrests have been made in this case so far. Meantime, a fundraising.
Look, bro. I don't think an arrest will be made. If you're asking me, I don't think an arrest will be made, bro. Okay? And I think that if somebody is held liable for this, I think it should be the person that put the fight together. Whoever put the fight together, bro, you know, the venue, the ring, the promoter, or whatever it was, bro, whoever was the one that thought it was a good idea to do this, they should be held liable. You know why? Because it's their job to tell these fighters what they can and can't do, bro. So if they're not allowed to punch, kick, slap, spit, they're supposed to break it down to you and tell you, bro, look, these are things you can't do, homie. If you do them, you're going to be held liable for anything that happens to the other party. Now, to me, it looked like they were fighting, and Jackson's son got carried away and started punching at the face, which that's not wrestling, bro. Because when you guys watch wrestling it's real, but it's fake. They're punching you, but they're like acting that they're punching you. This fool was throwing blows, bro, like real blows.
In the ring, Raja Jackson.
Okay, so that's cool. Like the drop, bam, that's cool. But right here,
Jackson body slams.
that was a straight shot to the face, bro. One or two, bro. Just say two. Boom, boom, done. Then you pin him. He went too much, bro.
Wrestler Stuart Smith, known as Psycho
3,
Stu.
4,
The 25-year-old then
5, 6,
throws
7,
multiple
8,
punches
9,
to Smith's
10,
head, even as the
11,
wrestler
12,
appears
13,
unconscious on the mat.
14. He threw about 16 blows, bro. That's overkill, homie. Knox Pro Experience is the name of the event. They should be held liable. At least a part of it, bro. Come on, homie. You're telling me that they got no responsibility in what's going on when this is their venue, their building, their event, their fight, and they have no responsibility? Nah, bro. You put it together. You brought the people. You hired these guys. You're partial responsible too. But look, bro. I thought wrestling was fake. Come to find out, it was real the whole time. Hey, listen. Leave me down below your favorite wrestler. Mine, I'll give you my top 3. Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, and then I'm going to go with Shawn Michaels. Those are my 3 favorite. All right, you go ahead and leave yours down below. All right. Favorite WrestleManias? 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, and 7. All right. 5, 6, and 7. But I was more into Survivor Series because that was like Thanksgiving Day. I remember because I remember we'd be at my grandma's house and My uncle would play it on Thanksgiving. So we'd have Thanksgiving and we watch Survivor Series. That used to be the shit back in the 90s. Hey, but listen. This fool was wrong. Jackson was wrong. Raj Jackson was wrong. The venue needs to be held liable. And the other homie, the Wood that was getting beat up, bro, you know what you signed up for when you got into the ring. You know what you signed up for. I'm going to review this again on live tonight. So make sure you guys pull up. And with that being said, I'm Blue Devil. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was a quick one. I'll see you guys in a few hours. Let's get it. We out.